Skawara is a Xhosa newspaper, and it's based around the Crescent District Municipality, and it's in a town called Tsofimvaba, where there was never, it's the first paper that has ever been there. And I think the role of media in the community is to help bridge the gap of information. You have a situation where you have a community of people, 100% community of people that are conversant in Xhosa, both literature and culturally, but then they don't have access. The only access to information are things of in English, which most of them is a foreign language to them. It's actually one of the warning names by the community. They call us Uvezamapolo, literally meaning that the ones that bring out the secret things, And yes, we do a lot of government stories, especially the ones that are based on negative things like corruption, and those stories are actually the ones that like pulling us as South Africa back. So it's important those stories that are being people are exposed, and people can read and understand them. And having said that, though, we don't see the government as the enemy. It's not like that. We see the government as partnership. In actual fact, some of the stories, even the government themselves or the municipality, they hear from us. It is important. It's the future. One thing that everyone has nowadays is a cell phone. It's going to take maybe a few years for everyone's cell phones to be at the same level. So everyone's got a cell phone, and which means that everyone has got a tool that they can access information. So the future definitely is digital. So we don't want to be left behind. As we can see, the only thing in the rural areas, the only thing that can help us to bridge the gap between us and the bigger cities is through the cultural, is through the digital revolution. So it's a very important thing, and it's exciting because now anyone from anywhere can access information, and also can say anything they want to say. We stopped using or even asking our children to come to the office. What we've done is that we interact through the internet, and number one, and our teaching tools are tablets. Our journalists use tablets. Then the tablet itself carries 3-in-1. It's got the recorder, it's got the camera. It's got the internet, and you can also write with it and set everything. So it becomes a journalist's really best tool, because anywhere where they're carrying it, and they're small, nice and small, and anywhere they can take it, they don't have to stop and start thinking, And with that also, which is very important, the stories, the authenticity of the stories is always there, because some of the stories they record with film, some of the stories they record with sound, So there's always, as us journalists, sometimes when you do sensitive stories, you have to prove without doubt that what Mr. Soso said was what he said, So with that, it becomes easier for the journalist, because he's got his tools at his disposal, which are much more easy to carry,